recording this. So here like it's application we have, right? And let me create a new components here. So open the folder, go to the component, going to generate a new component here. nggc omdb test, things like that. Computer is kind of slow here. Okay. All right. So they create a folder for me. It's omdb test, and we have the those 4 files here. So if you open the assignment, looking for the components, omdb test, it's right here. Omdb test works. So we need to add it to the routing so we can visit this page. Let's copy this import from the app module.ts and put it in the routing. And we're going to put in here. Let's copy one of this, just change it a little bit. So the path will be like omdb, yeah, omdb, yeah, and the component is omdb test component. So let's try that. Let's do ngserve here. Where is my desktop assignment? Git bash here. Let's do ngserve to run the application. So most of the API website will tell you like in order to use our API, like what kind of parameters you need to provide us, or what kind of like API keys you need to provide us. Like here is sending all data requests to this place, and API key is equal to that, and after that you're going to have add, and using the parameters you like you can use a parameter to search for the movie, the movie ID, and search a movie title, and things like that. And you can use a search for the movie title to search for, and type of result to return, year of release, the data type to return, page number to return, things like that. Okay, they provide many ways to use their API. I have error here. Yeah.
It's like you're constructing a URL out of those.
Yeah. All you need to do is just construct a URL and send it to the server, and then we'll give you instantly give you the result of the data you want. I have error here. Flick search image component, unexpected token, unexpected servers. Yeah, I think that's the test I did. It's that. I've tried to do some image stuff to search. Let's delete those. I'm not going to use those. Delete them. Alright, successfully. Let's try that. Localhost 4200. Okay, that's my login page. And if I just change the role to omdb, okay, omdb test works. So this is our omdb test component right now, and change it to h1 here, see if that works. Test omdb server. Save that. Let's put this one on the right. Okay, this one works. So remember, like in order to get in the data, we just need to sending the sending the URL to their server. So here I can have a function and there, like for example, here I'm going to have a input here. Like I can have a form. Let me copy the form from login form and just change it a little bit. Copy the form from login, and instead of like username and password, it's those things. Did this one? I only have one button, like search. Looks like that right now. Let's change the username into the title. Placeholder is movie title. It's like a required ng model. Not a username, like a title. It's ng model. Not going to call the login function. It's going to call the search function. All right. We do that. So it's basically just a empty form, and in there we have a input field, and then we have a button. And every time one click this button, it's going to sending the it's going to call the function called search. And in our TS file, we're going to make that search search function here. Okay, like we're going to have a search function here. Here, like we can do a console.log. Hello from search. Hopefully, this one will call the function we created here. Yeah, hello from search. I'm getting it from here. Hello from search. So we need to first step is getting the input from the user, right? Getting the input from the user, and then sending this, using the user input to search stuff. Here, let's create it's called a title, right? Let's create a title here, parameter title. Put it in the class. Title is a string. And we're going to using the view child here. So let's copy the import from the user. I need to import the ng form, import the view child. Those are two things I need. Okay, I need the view child, I need the ng form. And I need to create a form for your view child. View child is not like a login form. We can call it like a search form. It doesn't matter, just a name for it. And when I call this function, I want to making the title equals to that. So this title is equal to the user input. So this search form the value the title. I think it's like a title is the search form with value the title. Yeah, let's try that. So console log this title. So here right now we are trying to get in the user input here. So here if I search for Batman search, okay, I'm getting the Batman here, right? Okay, search for hello, I'm getting the hello here. Yep. So this is right now this title is equal to the user input, right? So this is getting user input. Okay. And next step is going to sending this one to the trying to send this one to the Omdb server. So we are going to create a service in our services folder here. I can create a new file called omdb.service the client.ts. Right? Like same thing, we're going to create a function here. Let's copy some example here. Copy this is going to be needed. Those libraries. And we're going to have a injectable and create a class. Let's make called like a Omdb service. Omdb service. Alright. So in here we're going to have a constructor. The same thing. Going to have a constructor. Inside there we're going to have a HTTP here. And then we can start create a function like a search movie. For this search movie function, it can takes a name or title like we want to search. So I can take a title, it's type of string, right? Like then we're going to the URL where equals to the URL I want to send it to, right? Like remember, like before that we usually create a URL sending it to our base URL. Right now we are going to send this to our to the Omdb's URL. So I think I have that in my email. I received that here from the Omdb. Let's put it here. Make it into a string. Instead of sending to this I here, let's delete that. And going to be add I, or not is. S for search, I think. Like you can find the example they provide you here, like S here. It's required, and it's for search. S is equal to plus the title. This is the URL we're going to send to. And we are going to expect to receive a response from them. So it's going to be the same thing here, like a return. It's going to be return HTTP, the get URL, the pipe map, and getting a response. It's just the exact same thing. Sending a request to this URL and expect to receive a response here. So in our component TS here, we're going to call that function. So firstly, let's import that client service in our app module TS here. So we need to import it. Like similar to those services here, like I need to import Omdb service, I think it's called. Let's import from the, let's copy this, change it to Omdb service. Is that how I call it? Oops. Omdb service, yes, and it should be called Omdb service. And we need to put that service into our provider. So in here we're going to put Omdb service here. And then we can use that service in our function. So here, not here, it should be in our Omdb test component TS here. And import the service here. Import the service from the address of it. Omdb users service TS. It's just trying to copy. I was trying to copy the one I need. Use this is user service. Copy the link of it. Change this one into instead of user. I'm going to use Omdb and import Omdb service. Too many data slash. I think that should be enough. Okay, import the Omdb service. And in the search here, instead of console, and to do the calling search title from a search movie in Omdb service, Omdb client service. So here I need to call that function, so I need to put that into the constructor. Like in order to use the Omdb service, I need to put that into constructor. So it's private Omdb service. It's a type of Omdb service. Private. So here should be this the Omdb service, the search movie, and search for this the title. And here going to be a subscribe, like because we are sending data to the server, so it's going to be a subscribe here. And we are going to receive a response, receive some kind of data here, like just data. It's type of like just anything, can be anything. And we can store this data in some place here. Maybe I can have a thing called movies. It's just any, it can be anything. And we're going to see this the movies is equal to data. And then we can console log it, see how it looks like. Console log this the movies. See how it looks like. So in my code here, if I search for Batman, search. Did I get something? Search. Maybe I didn't save all the files I need. Let me close them. Make sure all this one needs to save. Okay, let's try it again. Search for Batman. Search. Okay, I'm getting the data. Array of 10 items here. Like those are the data. Batman Begins, Batman 5, Batman Returns, Batman Forever. So that is the data I'm getting back from the server, and it is right now stored in our movies variable here, and then I can use this movies parameter, this movies variable, to show it on our page, right? Like in that concern, I can have a list, a UL. I have to use some class here. Class is equal to list group, right? And I can have an AI here. Like I have an ng4 here, ng4. Let movie of in movies. Right? Is this how we do let's? Let me check it. I actually forget how this is how we do it. Here I have AI here. Let page off pages, so should not be in, it's off. Let movie of movies, and here I can display the movie's name. Let's see. Each item here, I have a poster, I have a title, I have type, year, and IMDb ID. So here I'm going to show the title. Let's see how it looks like. So search for Batman. Search. Oops, getting an error. Cannot find a default subject object of a type object. ng4 only supports binding to iteratables such as arrays. What's wrong with this? ng4. Oh, it shouldn't be title. It should be movie.title. That's the first issue I see. It should be more than that. Let's see. Movies. Not this one. Movies. Movies should be a array, like a array. Array of anything. Let's try it again. So Batman. Search. Getting an error. make it into empty right now. Is that because the reason like it's not empty, start from empty? It's giving a mere error. Maybe that's movie of movies. Movies. It is a movies. Try it again. Man. Search. Something wrong with this NG4. Did I do anything wrong for the NG4? There's page of pages. Yeah, that is a array of 10, right? Oh, this might be the search. Is that a reason? So then maybe I need to get in the data the search. Let's try that. Batman search undefined. That's weird. Try it again. Response too many results. Batman. Response true. Search array of 10. Data dot search. Batman. Okay, that's an array of 10. Okay. And we're going to get in the title of it. This one right now is giving me like an empty. Let's add first any class here. This group item. Maybe the title is not showing. Maybe it should be capital T here. Let's try that. Batman. Search. Okay, here is the title of it, those things. Right? I can search any movies here. And this is only the page 1. I can show the next page, things like that. Just follow the rules they give it here. Like I can search for the type, search for the year, search for the things like the things, anything, page numbers to return. Alright, so all you need to do is just sending the URL, like to construct a URL, like the server expects to see, and sending it to the server, and then they're going to give you the data you need. It's in the service, Omdb service here, right? So that's just it's constructed to create this URL here, and with the format you need. Send this to the server, and then they're going to send you back the data you need here, right? So that's for the, let's say, for the search, and then using the data you can create a list, create a table, or create a page, create things that you need there, all right? So that should be an example here. And same thing, you can send in the data to the other API here, like in this website. I think they provide many APIs here. Search for the Wizard API. Like they provide like a many choice for you. You can just choose in the one you like. Just test each one, like this one with a local Wizard here. And you just need to go their website to see how am I going to use your API here. Not this one. How to. The following, nope. summary here, like home page here. Go to the home page. There should be a tutorial there. Just like maybe ask you to sign in account, and they have a price. Like some of them need you to pay for that. Just try to using the one those are free. Okay, many APIs are totally free, and you can get in the 7-day forecast data from here, global coverage, and 60,000 calls a day here free. Here it's provide you like a 60,000 calls per day for free, and you can just send in the request to their server, and they're going to provide you the data similar like this one here, like within like the weather for Monday, and it's the temperature, the wind, the thing like that. Okay, they may have also have an image for you, like you just using the image URL source here, like source is equal to things like something. It's going to show you the image. Like here I have a poster here, like here I can use this poster. So in my website here, like remember I have this here, and instead of use movie the title, I also want to put movie the poster. So this AI here, I'm create two stuff. One is a H5, let's have the title of it, and also I want to have a image. Image source is equal to I think it should be like looks like that. Source. How do you do that in the widget? I forget. Let's take a look. Image source is equal to like that. Yeah. So source is equal to movie the poster. This should work. Batman search. See, they also I can have the poster that they provide there. They're all free, okay? And like what else information? I have the information about the year, the type, and Omdb ID. And with this ID, I can do like a more specific search within their database. Like if I provide the I is equal to this ID, they're going to give me like a more specific data I need. Just using those one, like maybe when I click this button here, it's going to do another calling another function, and going to let me see the specific information for this movie, and then I can create another component called like a movie detail, and then in the movie detail I'm going to show those specific data there, like showing the rented, showing the runtime, showing the genre. So things like that, and the country, the language, right? So it's really similar to sending a request to our own server, but we don't really need to build in a server side to handle this, because we are going to send in the request to the other server, and they're going to give us the response, and we can just directly use them to create our website, gain those data, and create the website we need. Okay. So let me stop the recording here.